Hey guys, it has been a while, huh? I hope everyone is doing great. I am doing fantastic. Well, I have been a little busy, which is why I haven't been able to update much. But yesterday, I want to talk about Louis Tomlinson's new album, Walls. You know, it's not every single day that you get to hear a new music or new album and you are so passionately eager to talk about it. I think Louis' music just did that to me. But yeah, whatever I say is solely my own opinion, and perhaps you all can decide whether you'd like to go and check it out or not. Anyway, the album was dropped on January 31, and it has a 12 track. It begins with a little pop rockish track called Kill My Mind. I think I absolutely loved the way the album opened because it showed his vocal and it's very pumpy, upbeat, fast, and something very different. Especially, it's something that you don't expect from him. Kind of very heavy instrumental thing happening down there as well, and it makes you so excited. It makes you more curious as to know in which direction he is taking this album to. So it was a very good opening, and I really, really like his vocals there. Then this track is followed by a bop track called Don't Let It Break Your Heart. I think this is a very ridiculously catchy song, and I think this song is much more directed towards a radio audience. And despite the fact that it has some very encouraging lyrics, not many people may necessarily relate with it or like it, but I think what this music stood out the most is that it is very, very catchy, that it gets stuck in your head so bad. I remember listening to this song, and then one of my friends bypassed me, and he was like, "Who are you listening to? Because that's a ridiculously catchy song." And then we just sat down there for a while, and then we listened to it over and over again. And you know what? At the end of the song, that song is already stuck in your head. Then the third track is an absolutely beautiful ballad called Two of Us. It's really, really a very, very personal song for him. I think I was told that he wrote this song for his mom who passed away. I think what I love about this song is that it is very genuine, very real, and you could feel the emotions that he's going through. Especially, there are some certain lines that makes you just take back to a relationship between a boy and a mom. You know, how words such as diamonds don't turn into dust, and his mom telling him never to give up. I think this is such a tearjerker, and I absolutely would love to give this track a 10 on 10 because it was so well written, so well crafted out. The kind of, be it in terms of melody, be it in terms of the music, I think this was an absolute perfect production. Then I love the way this Two of Us was followed by the song We Made It. I mean, I'm not going to say this is my favorite song because I think there was a lack of how a chorus should sound like, but it's a beautiful journey and a beautiful story that he's telling his fans or to his listeners. Like, you know what, we went through some shit, but look at us, we made it. We finally made it. And I think that gives you a sign of relief. And I think I love the way it was placed right after Two of Us. Then I think from the fifth track, we are being open to a new chapter. I think it's more to do with his love life. That's how I would say. It is with a title track called Too Young. And this is like the anthem for all those people who have messed up in the relationship when they were young. I mean, the way it opened up with an acoustic guitar, it was insanely beautiful, and then the rest is history. It takes you down the memory lane of your old romances and, you know, how you could have done things better. And I absolutely dig this track. I think this is like one of my top favorite as well. Then on the sixth, we have the track Wolves. I think this is where I fell in love with his raspy voice in the song. The way he hit the low notes, it was absolutely incredible. And this song really shows how he is breaking through a wall and how all his life experiences turned him into the man he is today. And I think this is the kind of music that I would listen to any day, anytime, the opening line of the lyrics was absolutely smashing. I think that is something what he would say. He smashed it. Then we're being followed by something called Habit. What Louis did with this album is he was so successful in creating very, very melodious, catchy songs. It's so ridiculously catchy that you really want to keep on listening to it over and over again. So Habit, I think when I say habit, it's just you're the habit that I can think. I'm not sure, but that's what's coming to my mind. It's not my personal favorite, but it's still stuck in your head. I think that's the kind of a music he created. Then this is followed by a track called Always You. Speaking of, again, catchy melodious track again, this is on the top list of what a catchy song should sound like. I really love the way he sings My Baby in the song, and I think I have never heard a song that made My Baby sound so good than this song. And I love the way the choirs joined on the background, especially on the chorus, and this is an insanely beautiful song. And I think this song should have been a single. That's how I feel. Then on the 9th, we have something called Fearless. Wow. The lyrics were so vulnerable and so real that I actually related to it so well. Especially the line that goes something like, "Do you still remember feeling young? And are you strong enough to stand against people who say you will do wrong things?" I don't know how many people could actually relate to that, but when you actually listen to that song, you are left with a heavy mind, and you are left reminiscing about those past sad times that you have in your life. And I think this is the kind of an art that I would always fell in love with, and Louis really just did an absolutely beautiful job in this album. Then on the 10th track we have Perfect Now. I think if people are into cheesy kind of a sweet romantic kind of stuff, then I think this is an absolutely perfect song. I mean, it's a song that talks about you're insecure, how beautiful and imperfect you feel, you're still so beautiful to me. And then I think one thing I like about Louis' writing is that he doesn't make it look like it's pop. He doesn't make it look like you're writing a song. He makes it look like he wants you to feel the song. It's so real, so genuine that you feel like somebody is just telling you, hey, you're beautiful, you're perfect, no matter how bad you feel. Usually I don't go to this type of cheesy kind of music writings, but I think Louis really did a beautiful job here as well. On the 11th, wow, this is my absolute favorite, Defenseless. Never been so defenseless. This song was when I know I was falling in love with him and his music skills. His vulnerability was vividly clear. You just felt so heavy with the music. And then just when you are falling in love with the kind of a heavy-hearted, minded music that was wrapping up, he then joined in some ridiculously catchy melodious song again, melodious chorus again. And then that's when you know, okay, this is the song I wanted to listen to it forever. That's how I felt. And the album closes with one of the shortest songs, 1 minute and 46 seconds, called Only the Brave. I really, really give credit to the ending of this song. This song is so raw that you feel like he is right there standing next to you, singing the song for you. The lyrics read something like, "It's a solo song, and it's only for the brave." And then he stops there, the album ends there. And you are left with just wanting more of it. It just tears you up, and you want to know more, you want to listen to it more. And I think he did a very brilliant job on this album. So to sum it all, it has been an absolutely wonderful experience listening to this album. I think what I can say is that it is melodious, catchy, and the lyrical writing has been absolutely perfect. But I do feel that he hasn't quite carved out what kind of a music direction he wants to go, but I'm beginning to think that he may definitely go for something like Walls and Kill My Mind and Defenseless. I think these are somehow a little bit his kind of music. I think his voice suits him in this type of genre very well. So I would love to see him pursuing this field, but I'm not sure. I don't know what he is thinking, but yes, I would love to listen more from him because this was an absolutely beautiful album and I don't regret it. Like, I am in love with him now. Well, that's all I have to say. I don't know what you guys think about. If you have listened to it, you can always share your opinion. If you haven't, you can go check it out and we can discuss about the music if you want. Anyway, thank you very much for listening. If you have been listening, I'll meet you again another time. Take care.